I don't know how this has been for you.
I'm doing better than I think a lot of people, and not for the reasons that everybody would think. It's really because I am such an introvert, and I know that's hard for a lot of people to believe because I made a living out of being an extrovert.
Are you ready? Hold on. Cue the drum roll. All right, open your boxes. 1, 2, 3. You get a call! 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 Everybody gets a call!
Somewhere I've always known that I was born for greatness in my life. Somewhere I've always felt it.
Please welcome my dear friend, John Travolta! My dear, delightful friend, Julia Roberts! Friends! Hugh Jackman!
Following your passion takes real work. But that means I have to really go for that 110%.
Well, what were you going to do anyway?
Thank you.
Go for 77?
Yeah, right.
And what were you going to do?
What I really feel deeply from you and profoundly, that you just don't have head intelligence.
I need to hear that from you because it helps, it empowers me.
Yes. And so you need to cut the
What you don't know about Oprah is she loves a I told you so moment. You wouldn't think that about her, because she seems so nice and caring and giving, but she is the first one to say,
I am nice. I got a
told you.
humanitarian award. I'm so damn nice.
I'm an introvert with extrovert qualities.
I think it's hard to play yourself.
Yeah, well, you gotta act.
Because who is yourself?
I know.
Because in yourself, you don't have to act. You got to find out who people think yourself is.
I'm not lesbian. I'm not even kinda lesbian. Pooping in a public bathroom is worse than a colonoscopy. Okay? I am not gonna go like number 2 in a regular, oh my God, no.
How does it feel to have monetarily, materialistically everything? You don't think about it?
I do think about it. First of all, every morning I prepare myself for the day. So I listen to some form of either spiritual song or I read some kind of spiritual passage, and then I meditate.
Maya Angelou taught me that when you're in your darkest moment, that you say, thank you. I mean, I've literally been on the phone with her, crying, and her saying, stop it now, and say thank you. I mean, ugly cry. She would say, you're saying thank you because you know this too shall pass.
What do I do when I'm suffering? What do I do when I really feel overwhelmed?
Yeah, what is the answer to that question? What do I do with it?
Oh, I think the first thing is you have to be really unconditionally open to it.
It's hard to do, though. Like when I was going through that trial in Texas, it's hard every day to go, thank you. Thank you so much for letting me be sued. Thank you so much for letting me be sued. Thank you so much. But then what you realize on the other side of all trials, be it disease, a lot of people fighting, cancer and other terrible things happening in your life, that on the other side of all trials stands outside of yourself. That's what I learned in that trial. It stands outside of yourself to force you to look inside, to say, no, this is who I am. I am not my disease. I am not my divorce. I am not the destruction that awaits outside the world for me.
And take responsibility. How have I gotten myself right here?
Oh, that is the question, isn't it?
Am I willing to see how I got
that
myself
I got to here,
right
choice by choice by choice by choice.
The universe will rise up to support you when you really come from the purest of intention, when your heart's really there. It'll say, all right, this is what you want. Here it is. What are you afraid of?
You know what? Being afraid has become a habit.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. There are 200 men standing in our studio audience right now. Each one is holding a picture of themselves at the age when they say they were first sexually abused.
And I'd been left with a 19-year-old cousin. And he raped me.
As a child, I was
raised by my grandmother for the first 6 years, and my grandmother used to whip me often. But I would get beaten, and then I was never allowed to have any emotion about it.
So did you find then that as you grew up, that there was a lot of unexpressed negative emotion in you?
It's what caused me to have the disease to please for so long, because the ability to say in the moment, what you're doing I don't like, was not something I felt I could do. A good parent is a loving one. That's another myth.
Because love without consciousness becomes need, dependency. It becomes control in the name of love. And that's what we're doing with our children. But I love you.
That's so big, the producer's writing it down. That's so big. That is huge.
You.
Love without consciousness becomes need and dependency.
And control.
And control.
How many parents have you heard?
Oh my gosh, is this a tweetable moment?
The color of your skin is obviously different than it was when you were younger.
Oh my God, I think we're having a racist moment.
God loves us all the same. He did not give us the same hair, however.
Just recently, I was in Zurich. I had gone there for Tina Turner's wedding, and I'd gone out to go shopping, and I say to the woman, I would like to see that bag on the shelf. And she says, no, that one's too expensive. You don't want
How does that make you feel?
I didn't see that. Well, I wanted to laugh at it. I wanted to create a pretty woman moment and go and come back and buy everything and say, big mistake. But then I thought she'd get a commission, so let's not do that.
There are still generations of people who were born and bred and marinated in it, in that prejudice and racism, and they just have to die.
Sometimes people would criticize me because they felt that I didn't do enough for race or racism. For me, it was always more powerful to do a show, for example, on single parents raising their children, and just on the panel of parents, to have a black father. Because the goal for me is to show that we are all more alike than different, and that in our humanity, we are the same.
Yes. Oh my gosh. But the thing is, Ms. O, we have to move out of the fear. The fear is almost as deadly as the corona. Almost as deadly because of what it's doing to people, their bodies, their minds.
It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. Take a breath and know that it's okay. You wouldn't have been given it if you couldn't handle it. And if you then decide, oh, I thought all my life I thought this is what I wanted, and then you're there and you decide, oh, this isn't what I want. That's okay too.
I want it.
Yeah, you want it. Then don't be afraid of it. Then don't be afraid of it, because that fear carries its own energy too.
And really, what we tell ourselves we have to have.
I was looking in my closet the other day at all the shoes and the clothes and the pocketbooks and the thing that now don't mean a thing.
Nothing. Yeah. Only thing I'm really happy about now is waist-up clothing.
I actually put on pants for you today. Put on actual real pants for you today.
I do the face, the hair, to the waist. What's on the bottom might scare you.
Very cute from the top. Very cute. Earrings, glasses, the whole thing. Eyelashes, the whole thing. Cute from the top.
I put them on myself.
I know.
Hi, YouTubers. I'm excited to give you an update about our own YouTube channel. Now you can find new videos every day. They're the kind of videos that will make you look at life differently. They may even make you laugh a little bit. Subscribe to the OWN channel today, and we'll see you on YouTube.